Yo everybody, Mobile Gamers Unite here, FTC compliant adult vid. So what is going on in Las Cloudia? Well, we had maintenance yesterday, and we had a new banner, and this guy kind of looks familiar to me. Vaughn. He is he's a big bad flamer. Apparently, he's going to do a bunch of fire damage. We can take a quick look at him here. This is not a limited character, so he is down here with the only other unit that I don't have. And here he is, the Gallant Flame Vaughn. He is a soldier type. Right now, with the little event that's going on, they will let you kind of sample this character. The issue I had with that was my party crushed it too quick, and the only thing I was able to do with Vaughn here was use his basic attack a few times, which is very lackluster. I'm going to have to go ahead and take a wild guess here that this guy is like a skill damage character, and for any of his cool stuff to come out, you're going to actually have to drop some of his skills, which I haven't been able to do. I'm sure he has some great moves in there. I'm sure he just, shreds everything to shit here and there. But I was pretty sure this character is from Brave Frontier? Brave... it was a gacha game. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It was a game. Yeah, it was Brave Frontier. They stopped making it. And I don't know. I could have sworn I've seen this character pop up in some other gachas. So he's... whatever he is, he's a non-limited character here. There's also an arc on the banner. We did get a new SSR arc. Here's his banner, right? Gallant Flame Vaughn. Yeah. And there's an SR arc, Birth of the Rivizard, and then there's an SSR arc, the Sword of Corpses. I did manage to get the sword, so we're going to check that thing out. It's actually a very interesting arc, very interesting sword, and it really, really favors high crit builds, and wouldn't you know, those are like the types of characters that we've been getting. So I still have to, pretty much the main ability that this brings that's new is Advanced Aim Vitals. This is going to increase your crit damage, crit hit power plus 50%. That's pretty awesome for crit builds. And it's also going to give you sword high boost. When sword is equipped, physical attack plus 30%. That does cost 9 SC, but it's good to have around for when you want it. Really, I wanted the Advanced Aim Vitals off of this. This can help a lot of characters just really tap into more critical damage and get to the damage cap faster. We also have, Soldier Killer here, some attack up 3, and counter. So as far as the arc's ability goes, when a sword is equipped, plus 3% crit rate and plus 24% crit damage, which is just phenomenal. And it's going to give you plus 2 curse resistance because it is a corpse sword, right? So it boosts strength 2% when defeating enemies up to 10 times. So you can get up to a 20% strength boost if I'm reading that right, if you rack up enough corpses with the corpse sword. Cool. And it resets on incapacitation. So for somebody to get those stacks off of you, they would have to incapacitate you. So the ether reward for this thing is, well, it's a corpse blade. It's the Cursed Sword Crestbane. Very interesting sword. I was talking to some buddies in Discord about this thing and pretty much how it works. So it is just a blank sword with no stats, and it has dark attribute. So how do we get an attack out of this thing? Well, this sword increases strength by 25% of your mind. Okay? And then the current mind will be halved. Now, don't quote me on this. I don't have this thing to equip, so I don't know if they they half the mind after the 25%, or but it kind of looks like, say you had 1,000 mind, your strength would be 25% of that, so you'd have 250 strength, but then your mind would be cut down to half. So I guess that's the penalty that you would kind of have. You'd be mindless, but you'd have like 250 strength. This could also work the other way, where I don't know, if it's halved and you have 500 and you're gonna have 25% of that. I don't know, I think it gets halved, obviously, after you get an attack stat out of it, and then it gets halved, but I won't know until I actually have this thing and try it. I do want to get this sword. I think it would be awesome for, I don't know, Zuglis. The sword I have on Zuglis right now has like 89 attack, and Zuglis right now at level 80 something, he has over 700 mind. So I'm thinking I could get like almost a couple hundred attack out of this thing, which would greatly increase the damage, and it's obviously dark element, so that's kind of what you want for Zuglis. So this is definitely something to work on. It's kind of a strange item. I don't know, like when I get some more ethers, I will gladly try to throw some of them on here, because it does look like a pretty cool sword. I do have a lot of dark stuff going on, a lot of attack already, but it would be nice to get that for Zuglis. Yeah, and of course it's going to have sword high boost too, just to kind of complement that if you want. So overall, was very happy to get this arc off of this banner. As far as I'm concerned, this is what you want to aim for on this banner. The character's not limited, but it's really nice to be able to get this arc right now. Like I said though, I won't be able to do anything with that for a while. I've been throwing everything onto, no, not the bell tower. Where have I been throwing all my ether to? Let's see. This one? Oh, what's going on here? I had one of these pumped up. Was it the Great Temple Maja? No, I was pumping one of these up. Oh, it's this one right here. So I think I have a pretty sound strategy for spending ether right now. The first item that I got with ether was the mana blade, so I have a very strong sword, non-elemental to clear content with. It's like best in slot for Randy, it's best in slot for a lot of characters, and I think that's what you want early on. If you're going to spend all your ether, you're going to want something that's applicable on multiple characters. So the mana blade is a great choice, and then obviously you have to worry about your mages. I can't give the mana blade to one of my mages. I mean, I could, it just wouldn't do anything. So the second thing on my list to do is to get a very powerful staff, so I can have a frontline attacker with my mana blade, and I can have a mage backing him up. And Heaven's Cry here looks pretty effing scrumptious to me. We just got all these mages that bank off of crit damage, and I just happen to have this staff that's going to give me 50 MP. It's going to give you 102 strength, but it's also going to give you 216 intelligence and magical crit damage plus 30%. So I am totally gunning for this thing. This will be hopefully the next arc that I finish. I'm at 55.7%. We're going to get this thing. We are definitely going to get this thing, and I cannot wait to see what kind of damage some of these mages can unleash with this thing. As far as I'm concerned, this is a great staff for, you guessed it, it's a great staff for Lily, because she wants more crits, especially because she doubles the hits in her spells. She wants to get the damage up on as many of them as possible. And obviously Sea Princess Leela is also banking off of crits. It would just be a great staff for both of them. I can't wait to someday get it and try it out on both of them. But all in all, I think this arc that can increase your critical hit power. I think that can like really help these mages too. I don't think it's a coincidence that this arc just dropped and it helps improve, you know, crit hit power, and we just had 2 mages drop that bank off of critical hits. So all in all, this is just more stuff that I can use to strengthen my mages. In case you guys are wondering, Lily is just working out just awesome. Definitely love this character. It's crazy what she can do. So her banner is gone. I cannot get her other accessory. Do I have any remorse over that? You know, maybe if I didn't have some of the other items that I have, I would be more worried about it, but Lily seems to do just freaking fine with one of those elements. Like running nightmare content to farm materials and stuff. I had to take all the spells off of Lily because she was just wiping everything out. Even with her lowest tier spell, she just wasn't letting the rogue get any kills at all. And obviously I wanted to run Lily just so she could get some abilities. And even right now, she only has 31 SC, but she is just so deadly with that because she might as well have 50 SC. Because of some of these abilities that she gets for free that just cost so much. I'm finally starting to get critical, so I can't really wait to see how her damage evolves, because now I'm going to be stacking critical with the fast critical that she gets at the start of the fight. So her crit percent should increase by a lot, and then I'm gonna just get to see all those crit hits just flare up. Boom, I love it. Tons of damage, and I haven't even busted out like her big spells yet. I'm even thinking maybe I will wait until I have like a top tier staff to give her, you know, just to kind of savor the surprise, because for now, you know, she's running with a staff that has 90 magic power. It still does plenty. I'm very surprised at, you know, how much this girl can do. So White Temperance, definitely still worth it in my opinion. If I could go back, I'd still choose the White Temperance. The holy damage has been pretty good for this girl, and I do think I'm gonna leave the speed shoes on her. I do like the movement. I like running circles around bosses, and I like this girl's skill kit. That's really what's surprising to me, is I like how her skill kit works. You know, her S1 comes in from above and does a bunch of damage. Her S2 and S3, they hit from below, so you can float an enemy and sandwich them between damage. And I like the speed shoes because they help her get away. She can run circles around people, get out of their threat range. Like I said, she has so many abilities for free that are so expensive. I don't mind spending 8 SC on an ability that increases her movement even more. I do have to unlock these abilities, so I have quite a few arcs to grind out on Lily, but she's definitely work in progress. And other than that, I've pretty much still just been working on my arena team. It's like as soon as we get some new arcs, like right now, crit hit power, that's definitely going into my arena team. And I'm still working on putting skill charge 3 on everybody. I haven't managed to do that yet. Davin's got it so far. Zuggy's working on it. Randy's trying to get caught up with all sorts of stuff because you know, I haven't used him in a while. And then other than that, it's just been Lily and Sea Princess Leela, neck to neck. They're both, well, they were both around the same level. Lily did surpass her a little bit because I did get the experience boost for Lily. I figured it was worth it. I still definitely think it is. So, but, you know, here's Gallant Flame, Vaughn. If you guys want to leave me a comment, I'm pretty sure this guy's from a different video game. If you guys think so too, leave me a comment and confirm that, but I could have sworn this guy was from Brave Frontier 2, something like that. All in all, if anybody has him, leave me a comment. Let me know how he actually plays. I'm sure he has like some badass AoEs, a bunch of fire damage. I just haven't been able to use any of those skills in the event. I'd run it right now, but your boy is so tapped on energy. Look at this, 5,000 blue energy. I can't even farm right now. And pretty much the reason for that is because of the Corpse Sword arc. I've been spending a lot of energy trying to level that thing up, just to get it to like level 8 or 9, so I can, increase my crit hit power. So that's what your boy spent the day doing. Still have a bunch of stuff to grind out. So this, I'm all finished with the Secret of Mana event. So it's nice that they gave us Valor of the Crimson Flame. This is you playing as Melza, obviously Vaughn, and Celios. Don't quote me on that name. There's another guy. He kind of looks like Rain from Brave Exvius. No, not Rain. Laswell. He looks like Lasworm. He's just like, he's got that style. What was interesting to me is that, okay, they gave us Melza a while ago, and I was playing through like story with Melza, and things kind of weren't adding up. I was like, wait, is this shit happening in real time? Like, is Melza on the other side of the continent going through her little journey while Kyle and Ray go through theirs? No, apparently the whole Melza thing happened a long time before Kyle and Ray and all of that stuff. So I don't know if I just missed that earlier or that just made sense to me now, but it is kind of cool. I guess they had their own little party to go fight the God of Ruin, and this is before Kyle and Ray. So that's pretty much what your boy is doing. Just gonna be playing through this. Another event to clear, some more stuff to grind, characters to power up. I will say this, I can't justify pulling for a non-limited character right now. I did drop like the 2,000 Lapis that I did have, and I'm lucky that I got that arc. It kind of tricked me for whatever reason. When I saw this arc, I instantly just thought this was a limited banner, and I just started summoning. It's kind of good that I did, because the arc came down, and that's really the one thing that I really would have wanted from this banner. But I can definitely wait for the hero. He's non-limited, so everybody keep that in mind. I just feel like at this point I'm going to be saving all of the tickets up, because for my account I can't really get anything with tickets. These tickets aren't going to let me get anything. The most useful ticket I have, I think, is the SSR Gotcha ticket, not the unit-only ticket. Because I have all the units I want, and pretty much Lapis is king right now, because as soon as a limited banner drops with some badass limited character, I'm going to want to try to pull that character with Lapis. I can always try to use tickets to get an arc, because the arcs seem to always get added to our pools unless it's like a special limited time only arc. So I think the only arc your boy is missing right now is actually the SR arc from this banner, and it's kind of funny, I just could not get the SR arc to drop. I'm not going to drop any more Lapis on it. Your boy's going back to saving. So, but hey, everybody has a different strategy, and everybody has different characters. If you're missing a ton of characters, yeah, tickets are great for you. Grind them out, throw them out there, and hopefully you can get some new heroes to add to your roster and some new stuff to work on. So, other than that, I did want to leave the floor open for any awesome suggestions you guys think that could better this game, as far as like some of the mechanics that work in it. I'll give you guys an example. One thing that I've thought of a few times, especially this would really be good for arena teams, I think we should empower tanks a little bit. I think that if a tank actually uses his guard ability and an ally is standing like right next to him, I think a tank should be able to take the hit for him and the ally. And I think that would be really awesome for mages, because if you saw a big AoE coming or something, you could run your mage over to the tank, and as long as the mage is like behind the tank or something, if you positioned him right, I think it would be pretty awesome if the tank could actually tank the hit for the character standing next to him. So I think that would add a lot more value to units like Lance Evil. I just think it would make for interesting gameplay. So let me know what you guys think. And this is just off the top of my head, or if you guys have any other awesome suggestions that you think that they should be working on to make the game experience better in Last Cloudia. Other than that, I've been pretty happy with everything. We do have some sort of Easter egg event. Let's see, in our inventory, we did get some kind of letter. Let's see. There is a letter here. It's going to tell you, it's going to give you hints of, where is it? Pretty much it's going to give you hints on where Easter eggs are. So all around the map right now, there are Easter eggs. And in your letter, it will pretty much tell you, I'm not going to look through all these and find them, but in the letter it will pretty much tell you like the town where Kyle was raised. So you start looking around that town and you'll see an Easter egg or something weird, click on it, and we can find items around the map. So it's pretty cool. They restock the map with like some little goodies and treasures, and we got this new event, and we have a new banner up. So lots of stuff to do here. I'm also busy in Landgrisser. I'm also busy in real life, but I'm gonna keep trying to record and keep you guys posted. So everybody have a good night, or actually morning, because it is 5:42 a.m. over here right now. That's got to tell you guys like when I get to record my videos. 5:40 in the morning. So I'm gonna go get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and you all have a good night. I hope you enjoyed the vid. More to come soon. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Always, bring a buddy, make a pal, have a friend, whatever. And yeah, everybody have an awesome night. Peace. Stay safe out there. Don't get sick. Whatever you do. Later, everyone.